Have you ever wondered how our deepest feelings, our love and empathy, could stretch beyond ourselves, touching not only those closest, but eventually, perhaps, the whole universe? Today we embark on a journey from the innermost heart to the farthest horizon, tracing the expansion of human compassion from egoic concern to group loyalty into planetary care and beyond into cosmic realms. Let's begin at the core, egoic empathy. This is where caring arises mainly for self-interest or personal identification. It's the kind of empathy that wonders, how would I feel if that happened to me? It can look warm and genuine, but often acts as a mirror, a way of measuring the world by the yardstick of our own feelings and needs. For instance, imagine noticing a friend's pain, but feeling moved mostly because it disturbs your own peace, or compels you to act so you can avoid discomfort or gain praise. Psychologists call this egocentric empathy. But egoic empathy, while seeming limited, is the first gateway, a starting point for the growth of compassion. Like a seed breaking its shell, it awakens the possibility of caring for someone beyond ourselves. Why is egoic empathy so often self-focused? The ego constructs identity from thoughts, memories, possessions, and roles. Its survival depends on differentiation. This is me, that is you. This is safe, that is not. When filtered through ego, empathy can be driven by superiority, a wish for validation, or the need to maintain control. An example includes a manager comforting a grieving employee, subconsciously motivated by wanting to be seen as a compassionate boss rather than genuine connection. But even these forms, shaped by ego, carry the latent energy of true care. With self-inquiry and practice, we learn to witness the ego's patterns and allow authenticity to emerge. Through mindfulness and meditation, the circle of concern can gently stretch beyond the confines of self. As we grow, our empathy often expands to embrace those who share our culture, values, or language, a phase known as Ethnocentric Empathy. Our group becomes an extension of self. The circle of care draws in family, tribe, faith, or nation, but still excludes others. Think of the pride in a sports team or the cohesion of a family. Ethnocentric empathy offers belonging and mutual protection, but can also sow seeds of division. Groups uplift their own, comfort each other's grief, and celebrate each other's joys, but they may remain indifferent or hostile to outsiders. The philosopher David Hume argued that our shared human emotions, when cultivated, can bridge even these divides. But left unchecked, ethnocentrism may breed prejudice, nationalism, and exclusion. Something remarkable occurs when we become aware of the limits of our group focus. Encounters with difference, maybe traveling, meeting a stranger, or simply pausing to listen, begin to wear down the old walls. We realize the heartache of a family across the world is not so different from our own. Their laughter, their dreams, mirrors of ours. Ethnocultural empathy is a learned skill. It is about understanding and sharing the feelings, perspectives, and experiences of individuals from different cultural backgrounds, recognizing, not erasing, difference. World-Centric Empathy is a hearth that welcomes all of humanity. Here our care extends to every person, regardless of race, nation, belief, or background. This is what Ken Wilber calls world-centrism, a consciousness of care transcending and including both egocentric and ethnocentric, now expanded to not just some humans, but all humans. It is the philosophical and ethical ground for universal human rights, for global responses to Earth's well-being, to pandemics, to poverty, and war. It's what moves people to donate to disasters in remote countries, welcome refugees, or advocate for justice even for those we will never meet. Neuroscience confirms that humans are wired for empathy. Babies reach for a crying peer. Mirror neurons echo others' pain and joy. The Dalai Lama has said, "We can do away with all religion, but we can't do away with compassion." And even Jesus, in the parable of the Good Samaritan, described true neighborly love as care flowing beyond tribe or faith. But our journey doesn't end at world-centric. Some traditions, thinkers, and mystics invite us to an even wider field, cosmocentric compassion, a love that embraces all sentient life, the earth, and the cosmos itself. Cosmocentrism is not just about bigger is better. It's a shift in perspective, the realization that humans are but one note in a cosmic symphony, that our lives are woven into a tapestry with mountains, rivers, animals, planets, and stars. We are all stardust, born of cosmic processes, bound by the same laws, and sustained by the same breath. The ancient Upanishads declared, "Everything is connected to everything else. Everything is divine." Astronist philosophy calls us to look starward for meaning, urging us to see our lives as participants in and responsible for the story of the cosmos. This awareness inspires biocentric ethics, deep ecology, and space exploration alike. Environmental actions, preserving habitats, climate action, and animal rights flow from a recognition of our cosmic kinship. Empathy's growth is often described as a journey, a stepwise opening, a series of horizons. This developmental line unfolds through predictable stages, where each new level transcends and includes the horizons of the last, widening the circle of compassion. The self's identity expands from an egocentric me to an ethnocentric us, and onward toward a truly world-centric perspective of all of us, then beyond, capable of holding the universe in a heart of kindness. If you wish to expand your own circle of care, try these practices. Mindfulness meditation. Observe the movement of empathy in you. Where does it open? Where does it close? Active listening. In every encounter, listen deeply before replying. Global awareness. Read or listen to voices from unfamiliar backgrounds. Seek commonalities and differences. Service across boundaries. Volunteer for causes that benefit not just your group, but strangers, species, or the natural world. Transpersonal practice. Use breath, visualization, or sacred music to sense shared being with all that is. The heart's journey to the horizon never ends. As we expand our circle of care from self to group to all of humanity to the very cosmos, we participate in the unfolding story of life itself. Compassion at every scale is both our birthright and our greatest possibility. The more we nurture it, the more luminous, just, and wise our world becomes. What step can you take today to enlarge your own horizon? Let's walk this path together. If this video kindled something in you, please like, share, and comment below. What's one way your empathy has grown in your life? Has this video sparked questions? Is this a bit of a struggle for you? All are valid questions and comments. And if you're willing, please subscribe to Wisdom and Compassion Community for more journeys inward and outward. This is our moment, from the glowing ember of ego to the cosmos' infinite embrace. May we let go of our boundaries and step into a larger love. As the mystics say, you are not a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop. Thank you for journeying from heart to horizon.